Operator.
Thank you. I will try it again.
Thank you. I will try it again.
What number, please?
Los Angeles, calling Mr. Tom Lu Singh, Chinatown Exchange, San Francisco.
Hello, 你等一下。Hello？ 打頭仔嘛？等一下。
Get me the test set.
It's down the wagon. Can't you do without it?
Go on down and get it. Are you going to be a prima donna all your life? Olive Mutual number 16 shows dampness. Check terminal 732 South Olive.
Angeles Hospital trunk lines 1 to 5 open. Unable to get through to subscriber.
430?
Yeah. Switchboard Commodore Hotel out of service.
Lines out Careless Laundry. Warrington Central. Got it. Drexel 2470. Investigate. Out of service. Got it. Okay. Say, do you have to be born with a talent for that, or do you learn it by practicing?
Well, practice helps, Mr. Regan. Of course, it's not like being born with a good eye like I got. I never missed this thing once in 100 times.
Where's your transfer slip?
It's right under your nose. That's what I mean by having a good eye.
So you were a troubleshooter on the Azusa exchange.
As a matter of fact, I was the Azusa exchange. I put in the system. I took care of all the trouble. In fact, I was the head of the entertainment committee at the church.
Well, what do you want to be transferred here for?
Well, it wasn't exactly my own idea. You see, Mr. Richards, the general manager, he figured that you could use a really good man here in the city, so he ordered me transferred.
I see. Well, it seems a pity to deprive Azusa of a personality like yours.
You're absolutely right. But look at it this way. Azusa's lost, Los Angeles has gained. What do you want, a match? Why, don't take a minute, neighbor. Kind of startled you, didn't it? Oh, I pull things like that in the zoos all the time. It's just my natural born sense of humor.
What did I do to deserve this?
Want me to go with you, Mr. Regan? No sense of humor.
Where's Graham and Sutter?
I ain't checked in yet.
Well, in that case, then somebody else will have to... Oh, hello, Joe. I was just looking for you. I've got a couple little chop jobs for you. Don't mind a little night work, do you?
Oh, no. I love it. Especially on a night like this when I get a date.
Now, where's Dan?
Washing up.
Hey, there's something else I want to talk to you about, Joe. How do you like your job?
Fine, why?
How'd you like a better one?
What, for instance?
Well, it seems that Ma Bell wants to show her appreciation for the quality of work you've been giving her. I got notice from the general office today that starting Monday, you're promoted.
Yeah, promoted down to what?
Promoted up, my boy. Foreman's job, 5th District.
Oh, no. No, thanks. I'll stay right here.
Well, have you lost your mind? You'll have 14 men under you. Better hours, easier work.
Yeah, and get callous as I can from sitting in the stuffy office all day and double my laundry bill sending out those white collars. No thanks, Mr. Regan. I'm okay where I am. That sounds screwy to you, I suppose, but I'm a very funny guy. Some people live for riches and luxury. Others like a fireside, a shady tree, a comfortable bed. But I'm a guy that lives for the thrill and excitement I get out of life. I broke my old man's heart when I wouldn't go to work in his paint shop. That was 10 years ago. Ever since then, I've been doing the things I wanted to do most, no matter what and where they are. And right now, I think being a troubleshooter is swell. The constant hurry, the everlasting change, the unexpected adventures got under my skin. I don't know, maybe my old man dropped me on my nut when I was a baby, but that's the way it is anyway.
Wish we had more like you, Joe.
Yeah, you tell us, guy. Get dirty again, my little man. We got night work to do.
Not tonight, I can't. It means overtime. I know, but I gotta... My mother's been very ill. I promised to see her tonight.
It's all right. I'll take care of these jobs myself. It'll be a relief.
Okay. Wait a minute. I got somebody to go along with you. Hey, Casey. Yes, you. This is Casey. He's from Azusa, where he was top troubleshooter, chief comedian, and pillar of the church. Take him along with you so we can show you how to do those jobs the way they should be done. This is Joe Graham.
Hi. Hello, Joe.
I told you, a comedian. Now ask him for a match.
Oh, no, Mr. Regan. I never repeat the same gag on the same day. Down Azusa.
Yeah, how would you like to pick up those tools and Azusa yourself out of that trouble wagon?
Okay, Joe, old boy. It only takes a minute. Right on the job at all times.
Put the tools in the car. I'll be with you in a minute.
The car.
Information, please.
Information?
Never mind. Information, please.
Information.
Never mind. Information, please. Hi, sweetheart. Got you quicker than usual this time.
What information do you wish, please?
What's the matter, supervisor hanging around? Say, listen, Ethel, I'm stuck again. I gotta do overtime.
Just one moment, please. Listen, Joe, this is the fourth time you've stood me up.
Well, honey, I can't help it. If there's work to do, I gotta do it, don't I?
Oh, but I never know when I make a date with you whether you're going to keep it or not. What's he doing, dogging it again? More overtime. I can't talk anymore, Joe. She's coming back now. Yes, I'm good and mad.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Don't go away. Will I see you at lunch tomorrow?
I'm sorry, sir. We do not have that information. I'm sorry, sir. We do not have that information.
Never a dull moment with Casey. That's my motto.
You're building yourself up for a good clip on the chin. You know that, don't you?
No sense of humor. What kind? In Azusa, I ain't taking a... Say, you know something, pal? Being as me and you's going to work together, don't you think we ought to know a little about each other?
All right, go on. Tell me all about yourself. I can hardly wait.
No, that would take weeks and weeks. Well, what I mean is, well, you ought to know by now that I'm pretty attractive to the ladies.
What are you trying to do, warn me that you're liable to steal my girl?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I didn't even know you had a girl. No, I never kind of found out. That isn't, unless the brute in me gets beyond control. Is he dead?
Thoroughly.
Gee.
Don't touch that.
Well, I'm just trying to reconstruct a crime.
You get your fingerprints on that receiver and you'll reconstruct yourself at the end of a rope.
Well, what do we do?
Well, in a case like this, it's best to call your own investigator. Saves you being tried for murder. You wait here and don't touch anything.
Hey. Cold in the mackerel.
Hello? Give me Regan, please. Hello, Mr. Regan? This is Graham, Drexel 6542. Receiver off the hook. There's a stiff laying on the floor in the living room. Okay, you better phone the investigator. Tell him to bring a cop with him. There might be dirty work.
Okay, Joe, I'll have him right over. You wait till I get there before you go on your next assignment.
Yeah, I gotta run back. I left that Azusa with the stiff. Anything's liable to happen. Okay.
Well, Joe Graham, so we got the goods on you at last, huh?
Hi, Lieutenant.
Captain, you like I've been promoted.
Oh, you know where the body's buried, huh? Oh, Captain Flynn, I want you to meet Casey. He's got a theory on how this happened.
Yeah?
Murder, plain murder. Well, that glass there smells of whiskey. And if you'll notice very closely, over there in that ashtray, there's 2 different brands of cigarette stubs.
Yeah? Well, here's your 2 brands of cigarettes right in his pocket. There is whiskey in the glass, but this guy was a boozer. You can tell that by looking at him. Well, there's nothing here for me. Case of heart failure. Probably fella coming on, tried to get to the phone. Before he could talk, he dropped dead. Well, give me a ring sometime, Joe. You're quite a stranger.
Yeah, if I ever get in a jam, I'll let you get me out.
You get in a jam, I'll frame you in steel and throw away the key.
Scram, Muzzer.
That guy's altogether too cocky. Why, if this thing had happened in Azusa, we'd have had the murder in the pan right now.
I can imagine. Come on.
Well, leave your fingerprints on that phone.
Yeah?
Telephone man.
There's nothing wrong with our phone.
We gotta get your terminal in there to make some changes on the main line.
This is a private club. I got a big crowd here.
All right, it won't take us long.
Come on. It's back of this.
Thanks.
You fellows step on it, won't you?
Yeah, sure. Come on, control your mind, Azusa. We got work to do.
Beautiful skin.
Which one?
The one she's sitting on, the tiger.
Shinny up that pole out there in the alley and make those cross connections. Then talk back to me on the first line.
No sooner said than done. You know, even as a kid, I used to like them. Tigers.
Give it back, please. It's all I've got. Please.
I've spent plenty on you. It won't hurt you to give me back a little.
Here, what?
He got $10 away from me.
Oh, cut it out, Dan, and give it back to her.
Well, I know what I'm doing. She owes me a lot more than $10, the little...
Please, Dan, you're cockeyed. You can keep the money, only go away.
I'm not leaving till I'm good and ready.
Hey, you're kind of rough with your sick mother, ain't you?
What are you doing here?
I'm Mother's little helper.
I suppose you're gonna shoot off your mouth to Regan about this.
I never did like you, and I never will. See, now that I know you got more ways than one of making money, it's going to be swell with me when you get fired. And I won't have to help either. This Regan ain't so dumb. You got one foot on a banana peel and your fanny's aimed right for the sidewalk. Now go on home and sleep it off before I lose my temper and let you have it.
Want me to help you?
I'm doing all right. Screw.
I'll get myself some black coffee.
Yeah, you need it.
That's telling them, big boy. You work together?
Yeah, more or less.
Dan and I are old friends. Funny I never met you before.
Dan and I don't mix socially.
That's too bad, because then I'd have met you sooner.
Well, you finally got your break, didn't you? Hello, Casey. How's it?
Come on, Pearl, circulate. Lots of people coming in.
Casey. Hey, Casey. Who's on this line?
This is police headquarters.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a telephone man. I'll drop off.
Hello, hello.
Will you please get off? Hello. Hello. Murphy? I'm here, Chief. We've had a lot of complaints about that gambling joint at 1483 Union.
Close it up. Bring in the proprietor of the day.
Okay, Chief.
I'm sorry, Joe. I don't want you to think I laid down on you.
All right, never mind.
Hey, did you hear that? They're gonna raid this joint.
Pipe down.
Well, I'm only telling you.
All right, you told me. Now shut up.
Don't be sorry, Joe. It won't happen again.
All right, forget it. Come on, Azusa, let's go.
Listen, I just got the word they're gonna raid the joint. What? Just this minute.
Goodbye, number 62. I'll be seeing you.
Hey, little fair-looking dame.
All through?
Yeah,
Anything wrong, Joe?
you never can tell.
Thank you, boy.
Matter, got a shiny nose, dear?
No, I was just looking to see if I need to shave.
What are you doing for lunch?
Oh, eating mostly.
I'm expecting my girl and her roommate. Stick around, I'll introduce you.
Girls? Hey, the roommate a blonde?
Probably. She was a brunette the day before you.
Right down my alley.
Here they come. Hello, honey. Hi there, Poison. I got something for you.
What you've got I can do without?
This is Casey, a big shot from Azusa. This is Miss Greenwood.
How do you
How
do?
you do?
And that is Miss Maisie Bren.
How are you, Miss Brand?
Hungry.
Oh, wisecracker, huh?
Coming?
You with in a minute. Sorry at me?
Shouldn't I be?
Uh-huh.
I'm never going to make a date with you again.
Oh, sure you are, in about a month. I'm going to be silly enough to ask you, and you're going to be silly enough to say yes. Glad at me again?
No, I'm not.
Why?
I just heard you turned down an offer of promotion.
That's right.
Oh, Joe, why did you?
Now, listen, baby, if you want me, and I don't see how you can help it, you got to take me as I am. And I ain't the sort of a guy that can sit in an office all day, you know that. And I can't wear white collars. They don't fit the size or the color of my neck. I got to work with my hands.
Yes, because you haven't got any brains.
I wouldn't have picked you if I had your brains, would I? Come on, let's eat.
You have got brains, Joe, but you just won't use them.
I don't want to use them. It gives me a headache. What are you going to eat?
Oh, some salad, I think.
What are you talking about? How are you going to take care of those kids on salad? Give her some roast beef rare. I'll take the same.
What kids?
Those 7 or 8 that are going to call you Mommy, me Papa.
Joe, aren't you ever serious? Aren't you interested in making more money?
More dough? No, I'm doing all right. I got plenty.
Any vegetables yet? No, I'll never be able to finish this roast.
Double order of spinach for both of us.
Joe, I don't like spinach.
It's good for you. It puts hooses in your what's-es.
You going to bully me all my life?
Yep. Taking care of you is bullying you. That's what I'm going to do. 2 hunks of that apple pie.
Joe, I never eat pie.
You'll eat this or wipe it off your chin.
Oh, you'll have me weighing a ton.
That's swell. That'll be more of your love.
If you don't mind my saying so, Miss Bren, you don't eat enough. Are you trying to reduce?
Well, I could take off a couple of pounds and still sit comfortable.
No, that's a mistake. I believe every woman should have what nature intended her to have, and in all the places she intended her to have it.
Well, if you think nature's been skimping on me, honey.
Oh, ain't nature grand?
How you two getting along?
Oh, fine. Mr. Casey just gave me an interesting little nature talk.
Yes, I just tell her, Miss Bren, that she ought to keep what she's got.
Don't worry, I intend to.
Oh, by the way, where's Dan?
I left him downstairs. He's got a little hangover he's trying to get rid of.
Oh, don't be so high-hat. I like a guy that takes a drink once in a while. It gives him something.
I don't care if he drinks, but the guy's a lug. He's no good in spades. Gonna get the air someday, and I wouldn't be surprised if I gave it to him.
If you ask me, I think your boyfriend's burned up because you went out with Dan the other.
You did what? With who?
Well, you were working overtime.
So
as
you're
usual.
two-timey with
I'm not married to you yet. If I want to go out...
Not with him, you won't. Not if you want to keep me hanging around.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'm not so sure I want you hanging around. You're entirely unreasonable, Joe. You've been everywhere, all around the world, seen everything and done everything. You never want to go out at night because every place is an old story to you, but it's not to me. I get a kick out of stepping out and enjoying myself like any normal girl would. If you didn't think so much about working your fool head off and risking your life just for the stupid thrill of it, we'd be a lot more congenial. After we're married, if we ever are, I'll be perfectly willing to sit at home and darn your socks and listen to your stories about Asia and Africa and South America or what have you. But right now, I want a little fun and a few laughs. And if I feel like going out with Dan or anybody else who's been nice to me, I'm going. If I've hurt your feelings, I'm sorry.
What's the matter with that? She looked like she was crying.
Mr. Graham, aren't you?
Yeah?
Mr. Egan wants to see you in his office with your helper right away, please.
Oh, come on. You heard what she said, didn't you?
Well, I hope there'll be no gunplay.
Well, if there is, I hope you're in it.
Want to see me, Regan?
This is Joe Graham, one of our ace troubleshooters, Sergeant Murphy. Dan Sutter, Joe's assistant. You were testing at 1483 Union last night, weren't you?
Yeah.
You happened to cut in on a conversation between the chief of detectives and Sergeant Murphy here?
That's right.
How much of that conversation did you overhear?
Practically none. I dropped off as soon as I found I was on a busy line.
You overhear that conversation?
I wasn't working with Joe last night.
Oh, yeah. I know. That Azusa goof was with you, Casey. So that's it.
Why, what's this all about, boss?
Well, Sergeant Murphy here got orders to close that joint you were working in. Somebody overheard the conversation and tipped him off. When the police got there, the place was empty. Casey overhear this conversation, too?
Yeah.
That probably explains it. Get Casey here.
Wait a minute. Casey didn't do it, boss. Well, are you gonna come clean, or do I have to slap it out of you?
What are you talking about? What are you trying to do, make me the patsy?
Sutter was at that gambling joint last night as a guest. I dropped off the line as soon as I found the cops were talking. Casey didn't. He hung on. Then he came in and told me what he overheard. He was with us. Then as Casey and I were leaving the joint, we saw the proprietor hand this guy some dough.
It's a dirty lie.
Anything else, Mr. Regan?
No, that's all, Joe. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Check in your tools, draw what's coming to you, then get out of here.
So you're taking Joe Graham's word against mine?
Any time and on anything. Now get out.
Yeah? Who? Oh, wait a minute. It's the pride of Azusa, Casey. He wants to come up and see me.
Well, have him up. I guess I can stand it.
No, I don't know. He ain't much of a bargain.
And his intentions are probably strictly dishonorable.
Come right up, Mr. Casey. Uh-huh. When are you going to get that guy off of your mind?
Well, I did think at least he might try to get in touch with me.
Say, listen, if I had what you got, I wouldn't be worrying about anything running around in pants. There's the wonder boy now.
Hello, y'all. I's Colonel Wilbottom from Dallas, Texas. I extend my greetings to you lovely ladies.
Well, quit posing in the door there, Colonel. We recognize you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Say, I brought a friend along. Step in, Mr. Graham. I want you to meet these lovely ladies, Miss Brown, Miss Greenwood, Mr. Graham. Step on in a little. The lovely ladies are so happy to see us. Aren't you, ladies? Oh, it's that good old Southern hospitality. It's been a very jovial evening. We want to thank you for the tea and cakes. Graham, get the horses.
Well, now that you're in, you might just as well park it.
You see, they want us. They need us, Mr. Graham. Step in a little. Mr. Graham, or Joe, as we laughingly call him down in Dallas, has invited us all out for the evening.
I'm sorry.
I'll try not to be jealous again.
And I promise not to lose my temper again.
Looky here, looky here. If I'm Joe's assistant, well, I gotta do the things he's got to do.
Did that come all the way from Azusa or Dallas?
No, ma'am, that's just my Dallas. I ain't Azusa you yet, but I'll get to all that later.
Oh, honey, I can hardly wait.
You're a lucky woman.
Come on, get on your bibs and tuckers, girls. We'll go to the Grove.
Quick,
Yeah, we're going to the Grove. Oh, yeah.
Hello? Who? Oh, no, I can't see you now.
Who is it?
I'm going out, Dan, some other time, please.
Couldn't I come up for just a minute, Ethel? I've got something important to tell you.
No, no, don't come up. Well, I'll come down. It's Dan. He wants to see me for a minute. He has something important to tell me. You don't mind, do you?
Sure I mind.
Oh, now you're going to start all over again. You said just a minute ago you wouldn't be jealous. What is it, Joe? Don't you trust me? Well, if you want to wait, I'll be back in a minute. Dan, you mustn't come here anymore. Joe's upstairs and he doesn't like it. After all, we are going to be married, and you know he's terribly jealous.
Yeah, I can second that.
Why, what do you mean?
He got me fired today.
He didn't.
I ought to know. He told Regan a rotten lie. Then to top it off, he sunk me. the stomach. You can't tell me he did it for any other reason except that he knows that well, that I like you.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Dan. I know Joe's awfully hot-blooded and all that, but I certainly didn't think he'd carry it that far.
What number do you call to get the riot squad?
Listen, Dan, I don't want any more trouble with you. But if you don't stay away from Ethel, what I did to you this afternoon is just going to be a sample of what I'm going to do to you.
Joe, please. Please, you've caused enough unpleasantness already.
Oh, so you're taking his side, are you?
Oh, you're impossible. I never seem to be able to do anything but quarrel with you. I don't want to. Oh, I'm sick of it. I wish you'd go.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear.
Don't cry, honey. He isn't worth it. I got a car outside. We'll take a drive down to the beach.
Oh, he's so unreasonable. Sometimes I could kill him.
Some fresh air will do you good. Come on, Ethel.
Maisie, I'm going out with Dan. I'll be home early.
Well, things seem to have been happening downstairs. Ethel's going out with Dan. I suppose Joe is going far into the night. This leaves us at the exact point of where we started. Well, what do we do now?
What do you mean, what do we all do now? Oh, I'm heading for the last roundup. Wee-dee-dee-dee, wee-dee-dee.
Okay. Give me the cutters.
Just a minute.
Give me the pliers.
Hey, what's the idea? See, you better kill that guy, Joe.
I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm all thumbs.
I know what's the matter with you. So do you, but you ain't doing nothing about it.
Give me another pair of pliers.
All right. The way Maisie talks, you know, Ethel feels just as bad about things as you do.
Who told you I felt bad about it?
Them pliers you just dropped. You know the trouble with you is, Joe, you don't realize, you don't understand the psychology of women. Now, out in Azusa...
If you mention Azusa to me again, you're going to follow those pliers.
All right. No sense of humor. She ain't working at the telephone company no more.
You mean she got fired?
Nah, she quit. She's working in an office downtown.
Doing what?
I don't know. That's all Maisie told me.
Suppose she quit the company so there'd be no chance of running into me, huh?
No, I don't think it was like that.
Well, I'm quitting, too.
You doing what?
I'm quitting tomorrow or Saturday. I think I'll run down to San Pedro and get on a boat for China or someplace. This town and this job are getting on my nerves.
Ah, listen, you won't like it in China.
I've been there, and I like it fine. Maybe I'll get on a boat that don't touch shore for 6 months. That's better still, and I've done that, too, and it's all right.
All right, all right. I see you're in no mood for further enlightenment on the subject of love, so I'll just give up.
Where are we going now?
It's around here somewhere. This is it.
What's the grief here?
That much.
Get the tools. Which one of these joints is it?
The real estate office.
Telephone man, what's wrong with your telephone? Hello, Joe Graham, Van Dyke 3476. Reported in trouble. Call me back, will you?
There's nothing wrong with that phone.
Hello? Okay. What'd you send for a repairman for?
Nobody called from here.
Oh, in that case, Casey's building himself up for a good clout in the chin. Like your new job?
Yes, it's all right.
Getting a lot of dough?
Enough.
Oh, we seem to be running out of conversation, don't we? Haven't you got anything to say to me?
Well, I think it's you who should do all of the talking.
All right, I will do the talking. I'm blowing town tomorrow or the next day. Goodbye and good luck.
Oh, Joe. I don't know which one of us was at fault, but these last few weeks I've been very...
Yeah, me too.
Oh, let's stop being foolish. Let's...
Any phone calls, Ethel?
No, none.
Anybody come in?
No, no one.
Oh, number 62, remember me?
Dan's working here too, huh?
Yes, he's the manager.
Nice going. And you're working for him. That's dandy. Hi, baby. Oh, I ain't seen you in a long time. Still at the same place?
Oh, no, I have an apartment of my own now. It has a phone, too.
No kidding. That's an innovation.
Why don't you come up and fix it for me?
What's the matter with it?
Not a thing, only come up and fix it anyway.
Why, certainly. Anything to oblige a lady?
Pearl is the name, and the address is... Wait a minute, I'll write it down for you. Pencil, please.
Thanks.
All right, Holmes. Will you come in a minute? What did he want?
Why,
He didn't come here to see me.
No, he came about the telephone.
Was there anything wrong with it?
Yes.
I could have taken care of that. But it's all right, Ethel. That's all for now. He had me worried for a minute.
Do you think he suspects anything?
No. Say, why were you so interested in him?
What's wrong with saying hello?
I don't like him. That's enough, ain't it?
Ah, dry up, you two. You're getting to sound more like Gracie and Alan every day. Come on, Martin.
Listen, sweetheart, if I want to talk to somebody, I'm going to do it whether you like it or not. You don't own me. And don't you forget I was the one that introduced you to Max and Martin. And another thing, what's the idea of having that good-looking dame always hanging around?
She's just working here.
I catch on. Nice work if you can get it.
If you don't like it, you can get out. I've got my belly full and you might as well know it.
That's swell. I've had all I can stand, too. Only when you get paid off, I want my cut, see? And if I don't get it, I'm going to yell so loud you can hear me all the way to the police station.
You'll get your check, only hurry up and blow. You're giving me a headache.
Have you got him?
I'm connected with their office wire, but there's nothing happening.
Hello? Oh, yes. How are you, Mr. Fuller?
Hello, Parsons. Say, listen. I'm just telephoning to tell you I have all the stocks I need at this particular moment, and I shan't be doing any more buying for the next couple of months. I say I shan't be doing any buying for the next few months. What's the matter? Can't you hear me?
There seems to be something the matter with this phone.
I haven't been hearing well of it for the last couple of weeks.
Somebody's beating me to the punch. Every stock I'm interested in jumps before I get a chance to buy it. It almost appears as if some other person were getting information as to my activities.
Well, afraid that winds us up.
What do you mean?
Fuller's quit dealing with our next-door neighbor. Says somebody seems to have a lot of information about his stock deals.
Well, that's that. Anyway, it was good while it lasted. I'll make out your checks.
Make out 3 separate ones this time, will you, Martin?
Just as you wish.
You coming, Max?
No, hang on a little while longer. You never can tell.
See your partner. All right. Hey, Max, here's your cut.
Okay.
Here's yours, Dan.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, what's that young lady's name?
Who? Oh, Pearl, as a matter of fact, she's got so many names, I don't know which one she'd want on the check.
Well, I'll leave the namespace blank. She can fill it in. You'll see that she gets it?
Sure thing.
Goodbye, miss.
Oh, goodbye, Mr. Martin.
Busy?
No, just changing the ribbon.
You seem to be having a tough time.
I don't know why you ever hired me as a secretary.
That's why I'm firing you.
Oh. Well, I can't blame you. I suppose I shouldn't have taken the job in the first place. I wasn't fitted for it.
Might as well give you your closing check now. Better see if I got the amount right.
What's this mean?
Not enough.
No, I don't understand.
I just sold Martin a big chunk of real estate. That check represents half the commission. I want you to have it because I want you to look on us as partners, Ethel. You and me.
Well, I can't take it, Dan.
Why not?
Well, because we're not partners.
We will be. I'm going down to Mexico City soon on sort of a combined business and pleasure trip. I want you to come with me. That check is so you can pay your own way, just so you won't feel indebted to me.
Now, you know that won't do.
Why not?
I don't take trips to Mexico with anybody.
I'm really in love with you, Ethel. Crazy about you. And Mexico City's a swell place for a honeymoon. A friend of mine wants me to inspect his property down there. A big ranch. We'd have a wonderful time. What do you say, Ethel?
I don't know what to say.
Take this in the meanwhile. Please. Just as a gift.
I can't take that till I make up my mind. Oh, I've smudged it.
That doesn't matter. 2,000 is still 2,000. Even if it is a little dirty.
Hey, Dan, come in here, quick. I told you hanging on to that phone wouldn't hurt. I just heard the cashier talking to the Federal Reserve. They're expecting a shipment of Treasury certificates. $2 million worth of negotiable securities.
So what?
Just this. That stuff will be kept in their vault over the weekend, till Monday morning.
Well, what about it?
What about it? Come here. Look, that vault's just the other side of this wall. Not 20 feet away from us.
Come to, you're not thinking of...
Listen, I can get a couple of guys that'll go through that wall like it was tissue paper. $2 million. $2 million bucks worth of negotiable securities. Are you in?
Take it easy. Wiretapping's tough enough, but bank robbery's good for 20 years.
20 years if they catch you. $2 million bucks if they don't. Oh, well, never mind. I'll get the guys and do the job myself. You clear out.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, clear out? This place is in my name. They'll hook me as an accessory.
In that case, your choice is limited. You can either come in and get your piece of the dough or get out and get your can in the cooler.
You're absolutely set on this, are you, Joe?
Yep, Mr. Regan, absolutely set.
Sure you're not making a mistake?
Probably. Pulling up anchor and going places, making a mistake, I'm making it, but I've been doing it all my life. Here, Azusa. You admired this for a long time. It's yours.
Oh, listen, Joe, that sets you back 20 bucks.
That's okay. I won't need it in Tahiti. You know, just a G-string.
When's your ship sail, Joe?
In about an hour. Baker, can you use these?
Oh, sweetie steel. Thanks, Joe.
Here's some other stuff.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
You bet. That's okay. That's all my own stuff, boss.
Yeah, I know that, Joe.
Well, that's that, I guess. Goodbye, Mr. Regan. It's been nice working for you.
I think you've lost your mind, Joe.
I never had much to lose, boss.
Well, good luck to you. Anytime you want to come back, there's a job open for you.
Thanks very much. I won't want it for a long time, if ever. Lug, you ought to be tickled to death I'm going. You'll probably get my job.
Who wants your job? Listen, you're the only guy I ever met that I'd ever work under. I'm a first-class troubleshooter in my own right and a good one, too. You just ask anybody in Azusa. The reason I worked under you is because... Well, because...
So long, boys. Good luck to you all.
Goodbye.
So long, boys. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Been swell working with you, fellas. Don't think too harshly of me for walking out on you. But I got quicksilver in my pants, and I can't sit still in any one place very long. Now, when you guys are working up to your hips in the mud, or you're up on top of a pole, splicing wires in the high wind and the rain, think of me. On the high seas under a beautiful blue sky. Or on the beach at Pago Pago under a great big yellow moon.
Mr. Regan, from the special agent's office, very important, rush.
Yes, sir. Going places and doing things. That's Joe Graham's idea.
Say, this is something. Vicar, this is your district. Suspicion of a wiretapping job.
What's that complaint from?
Securities Investment Corporation, 16th and Flower.
From where? Hey, look, boss, I resigned, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm unresigned. I'm working for you again. I'm starting with this job. Come on, Case, get the tools.
Hey, boys, you gotta give these back. I know we've been needing them.
Sorry, Case, I'll be needing this.
Are you ready, kids? Let's go!
Well, come on, will you tell a pal what it's all about?
You heard what he said, didn't you? Suspicion of a wiretapping job, Security Investment Corporation.
Well, what's that got you so hot and bothered about?
Well, I'll tell you, my little mental genius, the Security Investment Corporation is next door to the Globe Realty Company, which is run by my old playmate, Dan Sutter. Real estate mogul. I'll do a little subdividing on his schnozzle before I get through with him.
I can't understand what in heaven's name you're hesitating about. I can't see what there is to decide.
You don't understand, Maisie. I love Joe. And I'm not so sure about Dan.
Well, it seems to me it's just as easy to fall in love with a guy with money as a guy without it. It's just a habit. You've got the wrong habit, that's all.
Yeah, but after all, I do love Joe, and, well, I just can't turn him off like I'd turn off a water faucet. I've got to be sure. I'm going to call him and give him one more chance.
Go ahead. If he'll make you any happier, he'll probably hit you with the phone.
Hello. Joe's not in, lady. He's not in.
Oh, well, will you just tell him Ethel called?
I can't do that, lady. I can't do it. I can't holler that loud. He's on his way to China. He checked out this morning.
Oh. Thank you.
Max.
Yeah?
They're moving in the stuff.
Good. We'll have to hurry. Up to it, boys.
By this time tomorrow, we'll be retired capitalists. Hey, what about that girlfriend of yours?
She has to get back from lunch.
Yeah, we'll give her the afternoon off.
Oh, Ethel. Just finished talking long distance to my friend in Mexico City. He wants me to leave right away. Drive to Nogales tonight, leave from there tomorrow on the train. Have you been thinking it over, honey?
Uh-huh.
Well, yes or no?
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Now look, take the rest of the afternoon off. Go out and load yourself up in a new wardrobe. I'll arrange for the bank for you to get this cashed.
Oh, you need it. I have enough to get what I want.
We'll leave sometime after midnight. I'll call you after dinner and arrange all the details.
Well, I'll wait for your call.
Hurry.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Right into the attic of Dan's place.
So, you might be right after all.
Yeah, maybe. I was once before.
How about I get on down there?
Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. They might be down there. If they hear us, it wouldn't be so good. Besides, I'm going to do this alone.
Who said you're going to do it alone?
Come on, give me a hand. You wait here.
Grab a hold of this thing. I'm coming.
Seems to be empty.
Saturday afternoon. Maybe they're out playing golf or something.
Yeah, maybe. Here. Come on, give me a hand. Get over. All right, lower me down.
Let go, buddy. You're behind the 8 ball.
They got me, Case. Get the cops. Come on, buddy. Reach for the clouds.
So we meet again. The Rover boys to the rescue. Tie 'em up, boys. Nice and tight.
Won't be long now. My car's around the corner. I'm going to bring it into the alley.
Where's the fire?
It sounds like it's in this block.
Hey, what's up?
Wait a minute.
False alarm. Looks like somebody gave us the runaround. Don't see anything that looks like a fire around here. All right, let's go home, boys.
Somebody must have turned on the fourth alarm. They're leaving. How you coming?
Any minute now.
Say, wait.
I had an idea that maybe... But it's all right.
Come on, boys, hurry it up.
Hello, Ethel? Hiya, honey. That's good. Now, listen, dear, I called you up to tell you that...
Hey, we're in.
Just a minute, honey. You're in the vault?
Yeah.
Honey, I called you up to tell you we're leaving right away. Yes, in about an hour. Listen, sweet, throw some things together and meet me up at my apartment. Yeah, you know, on South Harvard. All right, dear. I'll be expecting you. Goodbye.
Something screwy. It's coming in from all over that neighborhood.
It's a triple alarm this time.
They just phoned. They can't find anything wrong.
They're coming back.
Get them off.
Back where you came from. There's another alarm. All right, let's go.
If they lay low, the fire equipment will blow again. We gotta do something, Case. What's this? Case, are you all right, kid? Come on, Case, say something to me. Go on, get a doctor. Will you burnt bad?
Ain't nothing of it, Joe. You know all us Southerners are used to the heat.
That's it. That's where he lives.
All right, come on.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Well, I rang the bell and there wasn't any answer, so I tried the door and it was open and I went in and...
Here. Here, take this.
Bring that girl in here.
Is that the guy we came after?
Yeah. What do you know about this, miss?
Nothing. I found him just like that.
Well, whose gun is this?
I don't know.
Something in his hand.
Here's him.
What's your name, miss?
Ethel Greenwood.
Yeah? Well, you'll have to come along with me.
Why? What's the idea?
Oh, we'll give you all the dope later, Buddy Murphy. You stay here, phone the coroner and get any fingerprints that may be on that gun. Come on, miss.
Oh, wait a minute. Listen.
Bank bandit sweetheart guilty, says district attorney. Looks forward to a speedy conviction. How do you like that? How do you like that? Say, listen, she'll be out of that can before I can say Azusa.
I don't know, Case. It looks pretty tough.
What do you mean, tough? You don't think she done it, do you?
I don't know what to think. I'm talking to myself. There's plenty of evidence against her. Why, she says she was going to Mexico with that guy.
Oh, that's what's burning you, huh? You're the guy that knows all about women. The big globetrotter. The guy with a gal in every port. So you're jealous, huh? Just because she wants to marry somebody else? You want to see her get hanged.
I'll bust you in the nose, you lug.
Yeah, well, you go ahead. Bust away. Say, listen, ain't nobody fooling me. You can take one look at that Ethel and tell her she wouldn't even harm Mickey Mouse.
You said it. Oh, listen, Chase, I'm so nuts about the girl I don't know what I'm doing. I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't do anything. Now she's in a jam and I can't even help her.
Oh, well, now listen, Joe. Brace up. Don't let her throw you, kid. Take a look at me, the living example of the perfect bachelor. You don't see no women getting me down? No, siree. Boy, the old Azusa bloodhound is strictly a man's man henceforth. And boy, your troubles have educated me 100%.
Here, darling.
Oh. What are you talking about? Listen, this is a hospital. This gal here's supposed to build up my strength.
Uh-huh, I get it.
Cute kid, a little blonde with a turned-up nose. Her name was Pearl.
Pearl? Pearl? Pearl Latour?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, she quit you about a month ago. Got a better job or a new man or something.
Where'd she go, do you know?
I don't know. I don't ask girls any questions. They don't tell me anything. The less you know about them, the better it is.
She moved away a few days ago.
Did she leave any forwarding address?
No, she didn't. In fact, it was all very funny. She left at night. And the next morning, when the maid went in to do up the apartment, she found a note telling me I could re-rent the apartment, although it was paid up a month in advance.
Have you any idea where she went?
A week or so ago, she told me she was going to the beach for the summer.
What beach?
She didn't say. How much does she owe you?
Plenty. Thanks.
Now listen, Joe. Don't go and make a sucker out of yourself. I know how it is when a guy gets stuck on a dame. He hates to believe anything. But this is an airtight case. The evidence is conclusive and you can't change facts. Now don't let your crush on this girl blind you.
Now listen, I'm not blind. I know what I'm talking about. I tell you, Pearl and this Sutter guy were plenty thick. I saw them all over town together. I saw them at Speakeasy. I saw them at his real estate office, every place. Listen, if the dame was so innocent, where was she the day Sutter was buried? She certainly knew the guy well enough to go to his funeral. The landlady said she left suddenly. Why did she leave? Where did she go? Now listen, Cap, I'm telling you, this dame could tell us plenty.
I'm not saying that Latour wasn't in on the wiretapping racket. She probably was. She saw the papers, got scared, and blew town when he was bumped off. But that doesn't alter the fact that we've got a cut-and-dried case against Miss Greenwood, a murder case, and that hasn't anything to do with Latour, wiretapping, or anything else.
Well, it's not cut and dried as far as I'm concerned, and I'll bring this broad in if I have to bring her in pieces.
Haven't been able to make much headway, have you?
No. I suppose there are plenty of people with good reasons to bump Sutter off, but finding out who it is another matter.
Say, Joe, you don't think that maybe Ethel did?
Say, up until now, you and me have been pretty good friends.
Sorry, Joe. Only looks pretty tough for her, don't it?
Yeah, sure it does. That check just about clinches it, too. Say, this is a pretty wild stab, but I gotta do something. Have we got any records of any phone calls that said I might have made him receive that last day?
Well, what's the matter with you, Joe? You know we don't keep records.
What about out-of-town calls, long distance?
Maybe, but I don't know what good that'd do.
Well, I'm grabbing at straws.
Give me the records. This is Regan, repair service. Give me the records on any out-of-town calls made or received by Olympia 8146. Yeah, I'll hang on. How's Casey?
He's all right. I saw him this morning. Be out in a couple of days.
Good. What? Yeah, that's what I want. What's the number? Thanks. Say, he did make some long-distance calls. 2 on Friday and 3 on Saturday, all to the same number in Long Beach. 62748.
Call the Long Beach manager. Tell him I'll need some help from him, will you?
Sure thing, Joe. Get me the Long Beach exchange. Think you're onto something?
I don't know. I hope so.
Hey, you. I'm good and sore. What's the idea of going out on a job without me? How did you get out of that hospital? Well, I was almost cured, but I heard you was going to do something without me, so I had a relapse. Did I, boy? All right, kid, come on. Where we going?
Promise me you won't talk.
Okay. Where you going?
We're going to hunt for a needle in a haystack.
Good.
I'm not talking. Okay. Say, listen, Susan, why I used to kill the people.
Give me the record clerk, please. Hello, this is Mr. Richards. Will you please get me the address on 62748? Yes, I'll wait. Unusually hot weather we're having.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh. All right, thank you. Well, it's a pay station in the drugstore.
Where at?
Southeast corner of 6th and Stanley.
Thanks. Come on, Case.
Joe, this is it. 62748.
Yeah. Hey, look. I'm trying to trace a party who's been making phone calls from here, see? She's about 5'2", weighs 115 pounds, and has very blonde hair.
I know who it is.
You do?
It's me, huh? My weight and height, and if you don't think I'm a blonde, look at the roots.
Listen, I'm not kidding. This is official business.
Well, honest, mister, how do you expect me to know?
Well, I thought maybe you might... Oh, nuts. Thanks.
Swell roots, baby. No sense of humor.
Come on, Case.
Hey, X-ray TV! Telephone operator, excited, X-ray TV! Hey, X-ray TV! Telephone operator, excited! X-ray, get X-ray!
Any luck?
No. Hey, locate me that drugstore on the map, will you?
Surely. It's right down in there.
All right. Now give me all the phone numbers in that area.
All the phones?
Yep.
Oh, boy, there are 1,000 of them in there. How would that help you?
I got a hunch who's ever been calling from that drugstore has got a phone. They haven't used their own phone because they're too clever. They know the calls will be traced. Now, the only way I know to find them is
by calling 1,000 different numbers. You're setting a fine job for yourself.
Casey, you'll help me.
And then, supposing you find the girl hasn't a phone, what do you do then?
I don't know. Come on, will you give me the numbers, please?
Most certainly. Now, give me the records department, please.
Hello, is Miss Pearl Latour there? Sorry.
Oh, Pearl Latour there? I'm sorry.
Hello. No, this is a Long Beach crematory.
Sorry.
Hello. Is that Miss Pearl Latour there?
You got the wrong number. Ain't no lady here.
Who said she was a lady? Well, we don't seem to be getting nowhere.
Getting discouraged?
Not me. Listen, boy, where I come from in Azusa, our motto is, if at first you don't succeed, how'd it go?
Gathers no moss.
Well, it's something like that.
Hello.
Still at it?
Hello, is Miss Pearl Latour there? Sorry, must have the wrong number.
Got anything yet?
No.
Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. What are you boys going to do for dinner? You want me to send something up?
I don't want anything to eat. How about you, Case?
I never eat when I'm on the job. Hello. Is Miss Pearl Latour there?
We don't have any Pearl here.
Hello? Hey, Joe. Can we use any violets?
No.
Sorry, madam. We can't use no violets today. I'm going to make a note of that, boy.
Hello. Hello, is Miss Pearl Latour there?
Oh, is there a Pearl Latour there? I'm very, very sorry.
What is it?
Hello? Hello? Hello, is this Pearl? What?
Who is this?
Why, this is Joe, number 62, your boyfriend. Well, now, is this funny or is it funny? Well, my getting you on the phone this way. I had a day off and I came over to Long Beach for a little swim and here I run smack into you.
I don't get it. How did you know my number?
Well, I didn't know your number. How did you happen to be at 65439? Huh? Oh, you're at 38, huh? Well, now, how do you like that? How do you like a telephone expert like me dialing the wrong number, is it? Well, I was just calling a friend of mine to get some booze. We don't need him now, but you and I got to get together.
What do you want to get together with me for? What? Oh, I thought maybe it was business. Well, all right, come on up. It's 223 Ricardo Street, apartment 6.
Okay, Pearl. Okay, Pearl, I'll be right up.
I got it! There you go!
Hey, check on this right away, will you? The address is 65438. It's supposed to be 223 Ricardo. Verify that, will you?
Right away.
You get Captain Flynn on the phone, Hall of Justice, Los Angeles. Tell him to send a load of cops over to Long Beach Station. And tell him to send a stenographer to take down the confession.
I got you, Joe. Hello, I want Captain Flynn of the Hall of Justice, Los Angeles. Yes, very important.
Now, that's the right address.
Good. Now, you hop in a cab and meet me there. Wait for me.
Okay, Joe, good luck, kid. Hello, is this Captain Flynn? I'm talking for Joe. I haven't done this since I left that zoo. I tell him, I'm talking for Joe Graham, Captain Flynn. We're down in Long Beach.
Hi, baby. How's it? Am I glad to see you?
Hello, number 62.
What's the matter? You look kind of worried.
Me? What have I got to be worried about?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I thought on account of Dan being bumped off, I thought you might be a little,
Why should that worry me?
You tell me.
What's the matter? You're acting kind of funny.
I am. I don't feel I feel very serious. I feel like the guy that found that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Did you ever hear him?
No, maybe that was before my time. Say, what's the real reason you're up here?
That check they found in Sutter's apartment was your cut on the wiretapping deal, wasn't it?
Papers say it was made out to somebody by the name of Ethel Greenwood.
Come on, quit stalling. You went to Sutter's apartment and asked him for your dough. He refused to give it to you. Then he showed you the check. You tried to grab it and that's how it was torn. Then you had a fight and you shot him.
It's your imagination. You could write scenarios.
Yeah. As soon as I learn to spell good, I'm gonna. Hey, wait a minute. Take it easy. That thing's liable to go off.
Yes, it has before.
Now, see if we can find the doctor.
What? You couldn't get her back to Los Angeles. You can't move her anywhere. I don't believe she has 10 minutes to live.
Now listen, Doc, you gotta keep her alive. See, a woman's life depends upon her testimony. You gotta keep her alive until a police car from L.A. gets here.
But all the roads have been torn up. There isn't 1 chance in 100 of a car getting through.
Can you bring her back to consciousness?
Well, I can try.
If I could just get Flynn on the phone. Hey, look, what can we do with those wires?
Oh, gee, Joe, the wires are dead. The exchange is right. I'm telling you, we haven't got a change.
Listen, where's my car? I got an old
Over
tester.
there.
See if you can find her, will you? Come on, hurry it up.
Pearl, this is Joe Graham. Do you recognize me?
Well, number 62. Who are you?
I'm a physician.
How am I doing, Doc? I get it. Oh, well, what the...
Carl, listen, do something for me, will you, like a good scout? Will you write out what you told me in the apartment today, you know? When you said you'd do to me what you did to Dan? Come on, will you?
Okay. I can't move my arms. All I can do is talk. And for the first time in all my life, it won't do me or anyone else any good.
Hey, Joe. Over there. No, you can't go up there. High voltage. Joe! Look out! Those wires are wide open. I'll tell you, get burned. Joe! Joe! You get anything? Storm dead. I can't get through. Hello? Hello, operator? Hello, this is troubleshooter number 62. Get me Captain Flynn, Hall of Justice, Los Angeles. Captain Flynn! You gotta get through. This is a matter of life and death. Come on, hurry it up. All right, I'll hold on. Hey, Chris, I'm getting through. Hey, Doc, how's you doing? You better hurry. Hello. Hello, operator. Ah, it's gone dead. Give it to me. I did the best I could. Give it to me.
Hello? Hello?
Wish I could help you, Joe.
Joe! Listen. Hello. Hello, Flynn?
Hello?
Flynn, listen to me. I got the girl that got Sutter. Yeah, she was hurt in the earthquake. She's going to talk to you over the phone. This is Joe Graham.
It's Joe Graham. He's at Long Beach in the quake. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. I'll tell you when to talk. It's a confession. He's found with a tour woman. She's ready to talk. Give me the dictaphone. Go ahead. Speak slowly.
Yeah, now listen.
Hello. This is Pearl Latour. I want to confess to the murder of Dan Sutter. He crossed me up, tried to do me out of my cut.
He's going to be here. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, here he is. Well, where you been? I thought you was going to be here to hold my hand while me and Maisie got married.
I'm sorry I was late.
Well, come on, let's get it over with.
Pardon me. Joe, I want to thank you for everything you've done. If it hadn't been for you,
That's all right.
I'd been an awful fool.
Oh, you did what you wanted to, didn't you? Got a right to prefer one fellow to another. There's no harm in that.
That's okay.
Well, there never was any question of preference. There never was anybody, but... Oh, don't you understand?
Well, sure I understand. You like Dan better than you did me. That's all right.
Oh, Joe Graham, you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah?
You haven't got a grain of sense in that big, thick skull of yours.
I haven't. I suppose I do all my work with the aid of mirrors.
Well, you may know everything about telephones, but you certainly don't know anything about women.
I don't pretend to know anything about women. I'm just a muggle who fell in love with a dame who didn't go for him, but it's all right. Don't worry about me. I can take it.
Oh, shut up.
I won't shut up.
What are the names, please? Ethel Greenwood, and his name's Joe Graham.
He's an awful goof, but I'm crazy about him.
Is that your Azusa?
No, honey, that's still Dallas.
Will you please take this application over to the desk and fill it out? Will you please take this application?
You please disconnect, lady. The line's busy.